Welcome to the Selected Shorts celebration of the stories of Edith Wharton. The following 4 Wharton stories were recorded when Selected Shorts toured to The Mount, the home of Edith Wharton in Lenox, Massachusetts, in the scenic Berkshire Mountains. Edith Wharton's story, Mrs. Manstey's View, is read by Kathleen Chalfant.
The view from Mrs. Manstey's window was not a striking one, but to her, at least, it was full of interest and beauty. Mrs. Manstey occupied the back room on the 3rd floor of a New York boarding house in a street where the ash barrels lingered late on the sidewalk and the gaps in the pavement would have staggered a Quintus Curtius. She was the widow of a clerk in a large wholesale house, and his death had left her alone, for her only daughter had married in California and could not afford the long journey to New York to see her mother. Mrs. Manstey, perhaps, might have joined her daughter in the West, but they had now been so many years apart that they had ceased to feel any need of each other's society, and their intercourse had long been limited to the exchange of a few perfunctory letters, written with indifference by the daughter and with difficulty by Mrs. Manstey, whose right hand was growing stiff with gout. Even had she felt a stronger desire for her daughter's companionship, Mrs. Manstey's increasing infirmity, which caused her to dread the 3 flights of stairs between her room and the street, would have given her pause on the eve of undertaking so long a journey, and without, perhaps, formulating these reasons, she had long since accepted as a matter of course her solitary life in New York. She was, indeed, not quite lonely, for a few friends still toiled up now and then to her room, but their visits grew rare as the years went by. Mrs. Manstey had never been a sociable woman, and during her husband's lifetime his companionship had been all sufficient to her. For many years she had cherished a desire to live in the country, to have a hen house and a garden, but this longing had faded with age, leaving only in the breast of the uncommunicative old woman a vague tenderness for plants and animals. It was, perhaps, this tenderness which made her cling so fervently to her view from her window, a view in which the most optimistic eye would at first have failed to discover anything admirable. Mrs. Manstey, from her coign of vantage, a slightly projecting bow window where she nursed an ivy and a succession of...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?